I'm Randy Bradfold.
My name is Randy Bradfold.
Hi, I'm Randy.
I'm Randy Bradfold.
Hi, my name is Randy Allen Bradfold.
Hi, I'm Randy Bradfold.
And I'm from East Grand Forks, Minnesota, originally.
Grand Forks, North Dakota.
Originally, I'm from Grand Forks.
I was born in Fargo, North Dakota.
Grand Forks, Minnesota.
I'm from Grand Forks, North Dakota. I was born and raised there, and I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota now. I moved to Minneapolis in the pursuit of my photography and filmmaking career.
Well, I just decided, I went a couple years of school at UND, University of North Dakota in Grand Forks.
You went to the University of North Dakota first.
Mm-hmm.
So what were you pursuing? What was your major?
Photography and a minored in religious studies.
And I just wanted to pursue more filmmaking and script writing. So I figured Minnesota, the Minneapolis area had the college that I wanted to go to, and it could provide more opportunities for me in that area.
I moved here so that I could do drugs and meet women.
So how's that working out for you? It's awesome. Couldn't ask for anything better, really. I mean, I'm getting videos, beer, chicks, and drugs.
Oh, there were chicks. And that was it with New Orleans. That was it. I hung out with Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, and met some chicks, and then came back up to North Dakota. Let's see. I've been maced before in my face, and I didn't even do anything for it. I think I just told the girl she was pretty.
Well, there's this abandoned train depot in St. Paul that I've gone by many, many times, and I always wanted to stop and just kind of look at it, explore it maybe. And one night when I was hanging out with a couple of my friends, we had been drinking some Robitussin.
You were drinking Robitussin, huh?
Maximum strength cough and cold. It's the best thing you can buy at Walgreens. I hope they don't make it illegal.
You know, I lived with a couple of people, like drug dealers and stuff.
It's almost like LSD, you know, but if you take it in pill form, it acts quicker and it doesn't give you that, you know, stomachy, rumbly feeling. But you trip, and I think that makes me make better films.
Then they started coming after me, and so I kind of stopped doing that.
And they look emaciated. They look like they're going to be dead. They probably are dead now. And really, I mean, the idea was cool, but it was just kind of sad.
So, at some point, some girls, like, stopped their car on the side of the road and asked me if I needed help. And as soon as they saw what I really looked like, it was something like this. And then they just drove off and left me.
There was just a lot of alcohol. Just a ton of alcohol. And we just, everyone drank until they started puking. And like, I didn't puke while I was at Ben's, but I came home, went to bed, woke up 5 a.m., started puking. And then the next day I had to go into work, Christmas Day. I was just hungover, and I was just like, I don't want to be here.
Where do you work?
I'm an assistant manager at Blockbuster.
Yeah, I work at Blockbuster. How's that going?
It helps pay the bills and has been paying for some of my schooling. I get some grants from them, and so the combination's been working out good, going to school and working at Blockbuster.
So are you still in school right now?
I am still in school right now. I am graduating pretty soon, and I will have a degree in filmmaking and script writing.
I'm going to MCTC. Yeah, and film and whatnot, you know, all that cool stuff the chicks are into. Maybe I can film, you know, some of you chicks.
Yeah, we're going to MCTC for video production.
Well, I've always been kind of creative and an idea person even when I was younger. I remember the first thing I really kind of did that was out of the ordinary was I developed my own cartoon based on a chain-smoking rooster, a cow, and a cat, and it was entitled Farm Life, and was all the adventures that they would undertake on the farm.
But I had one of my films shown at, well, it was supposed to be shown at this festival, and we were there just for hours and hours and hours in this big, huge open field with all sorts of old Grateful Dead type hippies, you know, like eating shrooms and tripping out and like revving up their Harleys and all that fun old shit that fun old fucking people do. And we were supposed to like be watching all these films, but everybody was too busy doing drugs and having sex. And like I'm sitting there with my buddy Stefan, and we're waiting for my film to come on. I think it was Boogeyman at the time was booked for that show. It's 2 or 3 in the morning, and the festival ends, and all the bikers are pretty rowdy and drunk, and they're loudly leaving the field. And I go up to ask about my film, and nobody knows what happened, and it never got showed. And
So you were a 4-H member, huh?
Yes,
How long were you in 4-H?
about 10 years.
And you went mostly into the arts, or did you do anything else with 4-H?
A little bit of everything. I did some, first of all, I raised potatoes with my grandpa, and he helped me out and used to sell potatoes in the fall to make some money. And I entered those potatoes as a project in 4-H.
And I had mastered how to ride the bike with no hands. So Grandma and Grandpa came out on their front yard, and I wanted them to watch me. And I was so proud of this, being able to do this. So I was riding the best I could, and my hands were up in the air, no-handed. And I hit a rock or a bump of some sort. I went flying, flew off over the handlebars, landed on the ground, and my grandpa was laughing so hard, I thought he was about going to pee in his pants.
So when I was little, I, wasn't too active in too many sports, but I was on the swim team. And this is when I was just kind of figuring out my body as well. And so it was really, really, really cold that morning that I had to go to the swim meet. And so I'm there, I'm standing, I'm ready to go. I jump in, and I lost my balls. My fucking balls went somewhere. I swam as fast as I could, ran into the locker room, and freaked. They were inside me, and I had no clue until they came back out. The swim coach had followed me into the boys' bathroom and was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I literally thought I was going to die. I couldn't believe it. My balls can go into your body.
So, where do you see yourself down the road in, say, 5, 10 years?
Ideally rich. Richer than everybody.
well, there's a couple places I can go. I mean, I guess I can go anywhere I want. In Louisiana right now, the filmmaking industry is at all-time boom. They have tax breaks, and they're basically welcome.
Well, hopefully, I'll have a wife and maybe some kids, maybe. Who knows? And I'll more or less be famous, really big, like some Grammys, some whatnot, some Golden Globes, some everything. I mean, the more gold I get, the better, I guess. Bling bling, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to New York. The end of next year, and hopefully I'll network myself enough to make it somewhere.
If not, I can, I don't know, work my way up in a mailroom somewhere.
How can I put this? I mean, how can I really say this? I am the most awesome guy anybody will ever meet. I am so talented and so creative that a lot of people don't know. And I work at Blockbuster, you know, and there's a reason why I do that. It's because I know what I'm doing, and I know about film, and I know about photography, and I know about women, and I know about life and people and suffering and happiness. And that's real.
Fuck yeah.
Sweet Jesus, someone called the paramedics. Another favorite singer slipped and tripped and hit his head and forgot he was a genius. And it caused an alarm up on the 3rd floor where the publicists sit, cause they'd already sent out advance copies to all the journalists. And said critics called and they said, man, we didn't really like it, man. It's too bad, man, the man used to be a genius. There must have been an accident.